Good Monday morning to you. Welcome to another week. If you're like me, I imagine for many of us, especially on a Monday morning, it's difficult for us to rouse ourselves up and get ready for another day and another week. Sometimes if we've had a long weekend or a busy weekend, Monday seems to come too quickly, and we just feel like we're tired, we're groggy, and it's just difficult for us to rouse ourselves up and be ready to be fully alert and ready to take on a new week. Spiritually, sometimes we're in that same position. There's difficulty in rousing ourselves up and getting roused up to really fully focus on what God would have us do. Sometimes we're full of distractions. Sometimes we're too focused on our outward circumstances, and God has to get our attention. He has to rouse us. We need to be roused by God's Spirit to pay closer attention to what He would want us to do. And so as we begin this week, we're beginning a new Bible study series and sermon series. First, we're looking at the book of Ezra, and then later we'll look at Nehemiah, and we'll find that those two are closely related. And what we find in the beginning of the book of Ezra is we're told in Ezra chapter 1, verse 5, that it says, "The family heads of Judah and Benjamin, along with the priests and Levites, everyone whose spirit God had roused, prepared to go up and rebuild the Lord's house in Jerusalem." And so what's happening here is that the people of God, the people of Judah, they have been hauled away into captivity. They've been disobedient to the Lord. They've been defeated by other nations, and they've been taken into captivity for a period of time. But now the Lord is rousing the spirits of some of the people to return to Jerusalem and to first begin rebuilding God's temple. And so sometimes in our spiritual lives, we're in a period of captivity, so to speak. Sometimes it's because of our own disobedience. Sometimes it's just simply because we're in a wilderness period, if you will, and it's time for the Lord to rouse our spirit and get us to refocus on what He would have for us to do. And so we'll look at that as we go through the books of Ezra and Nehemiah. And so this morning, there's a very simple question. What is the Spirit of God rousing you to do? Is there something that the Lord would have you focus on? Is there a new effort the Lord would want you to take part in? How is He using His Spirit to rouse you up, to maybe pay more attention to that, to pay closer attention to that? I hope over the course of the next few weeks, our study of Ezra and then Nehemiah will be helpful to you, to help you refocus on how God might be rousing you to some new effort in your life. And so be encouraged. Be encouraged that the Lord's Spirit is active in our lives, that He does speak to us and guide us into what He would have us do. And so I pray that this would help you to hone in on that and focus on that. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope you have a great start to your week, and I hope you have a blessed day today.